seizures do get a little exciting when they're running around, don't they?
Right. And the good news is once they start running, it goes faster and faster.
Right. So that's really positive. It's exciting to hear that, especially for your son. I'm sure that that definitely helps with you leading by example and having some better vibes in the house. Just down to smiles and the music that's on. So it's exciting
Yes.
to hear. What a great industry to be a part of. So let's talk about the other CBD products you've tried. I don't really want to
All
go
right.
into those, but are you saying that you had tried CBD before and it didn't work?
Yes. So before I was introduced to what I'm using now, and I swear by it, I won't never go back anywhere else. I gave it a try just because it was at a time everywhere. So just at a little gas station, but I was in the mall at this particular time, and it was like an oil or something, and I was already skeptical, so to say, and I didn't get any results, and so that I was looking for, not even a little bit, and so I was kind of like, well, this isn't for me. And so at that time, it took me a while just to open back up to kind of give this a shot. And I'm really happy that I came across a really good product, that I use now. Very happy. It was night and day. And so I do kind of encourage anybody that's maybe tried CBD and not getting exactly what they're looking for, even a little bit, just have an open mind of trying a different product or brand, so to say, because for me, you'll definitely know a difference. And so that's kind of how it was for me.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to start seeing results after you began on the CBD?
Well, for me, literally on the water soluble, I kind of felt, honestly, the same day I took it, like how I feel now, it took about a couple weeks. I mean, where I'm, you know, just feeling great, like myself, about a couple weeks. But the first day I took it, and the first few days, I definitely started seeing a change. And this was mainly at this point in time on the pain that I was dealing with, a change on where I didn't have pain. And just to going back a little bit on my injury, I did fall 30 feet, but my spine's compressed. And so me and gravity are always in a constant battle with each other, so to say. And so when I take the product, it's almost like my spine. I do a couple quick cracks adjustments. It's like it's straightened out. And it was just, to me, it's almost, something that brings tears to your face. But that's kind of how it works for me. And so it was literally within the first few days, I started noticing changes and differences in my body. And then as time went on, I started to notice other areas as well improve.
Okay. So when you take your water soluble, how much of it do you take and how often?
For me personally, my water soluble in the morning time, I normally take it every morning I take it. And so I was doing a quarter dropper. So like, I don't know, a little bit of those syringes that it comes with. And then every once in a while, I'll change it to like a half dropper, depending on how I'm feeling. So I do take it daily. There is a couple of days that I forget to take it and I still feel fine, but I just like to keep that kind of circulating through my body for the results that I'm getting. I also take an oil at night, and so that helps me sleep personally. And so normally at nighttime, my back starts to flare up. That's how it was in the past. And so I don't have to like fight or struggle to fall asleep, like I used to have to do. I also can have like a full night's sleep. Before I got on this product, I haven't had a dream in, I don't know, since I was in high school. And so I'm having some dreams again and things like that. So it's kind of cool to be able to dream and just normal things people do day to day that not every one of us can experience. So it's kind of cool to experience those things. And so I take the water soluble in the morning. I do my oils at night. And I do only a quarter dropper of the oil as well at night. And so that's the one underneath the tongue. And so that's how I do that. I have a topical relief cream as well. That's more of an as needed. That stuff's super amazing. What I got, this guy's literally a miracle in the bottle to me. So I put that on my back or behind my neck there. I mean, within a few minutes, I know what's going on. I know I'm getting relief. and it's very fast for me. But being on the product internally through the water every morning and oil, I think that's most important, because now that relief cream is more as needed, like I said. So I use it, once a week, a couple times a month, give or take, depending on the situation. So I do see things getting better, but I'm not I haven't seen myself having to keep getting like more product and more product to keep these results. I'm kind of in the middle and actually reducing, so to say.
Well, that's awesome, Trey. So we're almost wrapped up here. And when you said your fiance was shaking that day really bad and you put the cream between her fingers, was it the same cream you're speaking of now? Is there a name for it?
Yeah, so it's the topical relief cream, or I call it pain cream because it gets rid of my pain, but topical relief cream, you get it at, I get my products at your CBD store of St. Armand's, and it's, I believe, branded, I got the bottle, branded SunMed, and so that's the brand I use. It's the only brand I use is SunMed. Like I said, when I first tried CBD, I kind of was like, oh, this isn't going to work. And so I did get right away relief, and right away I started seeing results within that first day. But first few days, I started seeing changes like right away. And then just from doing that, I've never tried any other product after. I don't think I ever would. Because I'm getting exactly what I'm looking for out of your CBD store and SunMed brand they use.
That's great. So Trey, it sounds like your day-to-day activities, just taking out the trash, being a great dad, a great fiance, the joy in your home, and then the relief from the pain in your spine, have all been results of the products you're taking, which is the CBD with the topical relief cream. That's really awesome. We're about at the end of our time here. We have just a couple minutes left. If you had one thing to tell our listeners, what would it be?
Okay. Well, here's my thing. I know there's stuff everywhere out there, especially nowadays. You got a big social media market, and so it's kind of hard to choose or know which route to go. What I would say is just really give it a try. If you're going to try something like you do anything in life, give it a full shot. Put both feet in, and just give it 100% shot. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna work for you. You just have to give it a try, and that's the first step is giving it a try, giving it a shot. And so, just all around, everyone's different. They might struggle and deal with different things. But for me personally, and my testimony, it's amazing. But I know there's other people that have a lot more things going on, or the same similar situations that I've been through. And so, if it works for me, I would just give it a shot, give it a try. Get your life back. If you're struggling in other areas as well, come give it a try. I know when I came into the store, they explained everything to me really great. And so it was awesome to have somebody right there next to me, kind of professional, explain everything to me and just give me the best recommendation. So, I'll just say it one more time. Come give it a shot, give it your best effort, put both feet in, and what's the worst that can happen? It works for you.
Awesome. Hey, Trey, if our listeners wanted to get a hold of you, do you have some contact information?
Of me personally, or
possibly an email address, or if they wanted to write to you for, just either thank you for your information, or ask you any questions?
Yes, most definitely. So my email is probably the best. I'm checking that a lot throughout the day. And that is Trey, TreyYQ 23 at yahoo.com. Again, that's Trey with 2 Y's, a Q 23 at yahoo.com.
Great. Thanks so much, Trey. Thanks, listeners. And we'll talk to you again soon. Hope you enjoyed it.